welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that you all are doing well and are having a very blessed and lovely day today. Today is a design team project with ATraceofSparkle, Jennifer. She has a YouTube and an Etsy, and I will leave all her information in my description box below. And in this project, I used Blanca's Reflections. I absolutely love this kit. It is absolutely so fun, and there's so much papers and beautiful ephemera you could use in your projects. You don't just have to do journals, you can do other things. Blanca's Reflection gave me inspiration to make this lovely purse clutch journal. So let's get started and dig right into this beautiful thing here that I had so much fun making. So I used a lot of vintage laces in this project. And this lace right here is so soft and so feminine and beautiful, and a lot of trims from Hobby Lobby. I also coffee dyed and Rit dyed these beautiful ribbon pearl flowers here. And I also made seam binding ribbon roses. So I just made some roses to go in between here. I had so much fun making these. And this inspiration came from that ribbon book that I showed you a few videos ago. So here's the front. And here's the side. And here is the back. And this is a pretty pale pink pocket I put back here. And this pearl trim. So let's open this up. So I closed it using Velcro. I could not use a button or anything else because everything is so delicate. And I also put in here some bow trim. I love this bow trim. And some more lace here. And a favorite cameo of mine that I got at Hobby Lobby here. And this could all be removed. So this little snippet of yumminess right here can all be removed off this bulb pin. So here's a close-up here. And I put some beautiful sparkly trim here. Who doesn't love sparkle? And then I added another bulb pin here and added a handle. So this is really just for looks. And then more bling here. And some more bling here. So I love this trim right here. I got that from a sale right here on YouTube. I will link her YouTube down below. So make sure you go check out her sales. And then here is the Velcro. I did not want to use Velcro, but I kind of had no choice. So let's dig right in here. So here's a pocket right here. And in this pocket, I put in this. And I just sewed around. I suppose this would be Blanca. And I sewed a beautiful flower button there. And some baby pink trim on the corner. And I did sew all the way around the ephemera piece there. Such a beautiful image. And let's turn it around to the pocket. So there's the back. And back here I put in that matchbook that we made the other video with the word gratitude from Jenifers her line, her paper line, her ephemera line there from Etsy. And I put a pocket. After the video, I ended up doing a pocket on the back side as well with some trim. And I put more ephemera in there. And then you just open it up here and have a little book in here. So, and this is the paper we made in that last video. So, just put it in the pocket. Such a pretty paper line. I sure enjoyed playing around with that. And I got cotton pieces falling everywhere. It's just from the all the different laces. Okay, so here is the actual journal. Fluff everything back up. It is a pretty tight fit, but it does fit in there. So here you can see better the pocket that I put in here, and I used cardstock, and then I trimmed it out with more pearl trim. And then I added another pocket inside there. So this is a lace pocket using the same soft lace, and I had to glue it over here to make it tighter so it would stand up. And in the pocket, her lace pocket, is her pin. And it's made out of, there's a bow up there. And then I just added some of that beautiful soft vintage lace with some tulle there. And it's just a roll pin. So, can you see the pocket? Now you can see the trim a little bit better. So I had so much fun making this. This was so fun. So I'll just leave that right there. And then here's the journal. And I just tied a pink Rit dyed bow there. And I trimmed it around here. And you know, this matte photo paper that I used, it actually, to me, it kind of feels like a faux fur leather. So I had so much fun playing with this. And you just open it like that. And this is really full too. This is, I filled everything up. I had so much fun. But I changed the gold applique to this Rit dyed applique with sequins and pearls. And I made more seam binding rolled roses, just like the cover. So just like the cover, I made the rolled seam binding roses there. And then on the inside of this pocket, I added this beautiful ephemera card with lilies. And then some vintage lace and some tulle on the paper clip. And in this pocket, I put some more ephemera. I put this one and this one, all the beautiful roses you can get. And I just inked up the sides and just kept it real simple because this was getting filled up real easy. So I sewed it all the way around. So I even sewed this all the way around before I covered it with pink satin, and then I covered it with the vintage lace. So that was fun to do. And then I sewed this and then glued it down onto the paper bag. Added this beautiful trim up here just for fun. I wanted to keep this plain so you could write here and write here. I just inked the sides and add another applique there. And so here, let's flip through the journal. I love this vellum, and it has pretty lavender and pink roses. And I love this picture. She's out in the garden, the beautiful lily garden, you know, and she has her roses and she's smelling all the flowers. That's us, right, ladies? And I love the lilies. And this paper is vintage and it's so pretty. And then here's that snippet corner that we did in the other video. And I added Blanca's purse and attached a little bit of tulle to her purse. And I just finished it out with some rolled ribbon roses there. And this is baby pink Rit dyed paper. I added a beauty tab here with some vintage laces from Ooh La La Vintage Treasures and mine. And I just sewed around it and wrote it out. And then on this pocket, I added this vintage lace that I covered the purse in. And then inside is a little tab, little roses and lilies from the ephemera kit. And I just inked it up and kept it real simple. Added a little miniature seam binding bow there, and on the other side on the graph paper. And I did ink every page. And then I also put a tuck spot here with the heart from the ephemera pack. And then this here, and this is coffee dyed papers. And then I added a bag here. So this is a glassine bag with a vintage vellum image there. She's smelling her rose. And that is from the Blanca pack too, the ephemera pack. And this is some embossed paper that's avocado dyed from Jennifer. And then I attached some of my mom's vintage lace here. So then I just inked it up and put it in the bag and draped it over Blanca. And then this goes back into here. Added a tab here. Tuck spot, this beautiful postcard, and I attached the same satin pink fabric I lined the bag with before the lace. And then added her ephemera there with some vintage lace. Sewed it down in the signature. Now here's the one I did off camera. The other one I did was with the clear glue, and I've noticed it doesn't work very well in the heat and humidity, so I got out my white glue and it worked a lot better. So then I attached the pink ruffle, the seam binding rolled rose there, and then lots of pretty snippets of beautiful treasures that we love. And I put the word unique from Jennifer's kit too, her sentiments, her word sentiment kit. And then I added that there, that charm there. A seam binding bow on this graph paper, and also on the other side. And then in this pocket, some more vintage lace, and on the other side, more vintage lace. And I have this ephemera card in there. I actually cut this from the paper, and everything that I printed out is on matte photo paper. And I just kept it real simple because it was getting so full. And here's a tuck spot here with her ephemera rose. It is so pretty. I love her roses. And then I put in a couple of tags in here. Isn't those pretty? I love the colors. And you just put it back right there. And here is some more vintage laces from Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. And I sewed a vintage pink button on the back of that piece of lace for a tab. I love this paper. So the roses and lilies paper line, and the last of the vellum. So I had to keep it pretty simple because of how tight everything got. But I hope that you like this project, this design team project with A Trace of Sparkle. And I hope that this inspires you to make something beautiful. But thank you, Jennifer, for letting me be on your design team. I'm so humble and so grateful to be doing this with you. And thank you everyone for watching the video. I appreciate you coming by and watching and supporting me. I appreciate you and love you all so very much. And make sure to look in my description box for all the links. So have a lovely day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.